Like the title said, I had a random thought and I made this. That's usually where a lot of my ideas come from, to be honest. That or I had a dream about something random. And unlike the original video, I think I'll explore the background story behind this. Or translation, I'm making this up as I go. Like, comment, and subscribe. So I didn't actually set out to make this comic. I was only originally going to make the drawing in the middle, hence why it's the biggest panel on the page, and the rest just kind of happened. In the original time-lapse video, I said that Cory was about to battle his arch-nemesis Edward Eddie Norton for the nth time. On the page, Edward is on the defensive with his twin army blades, as Cory unsheaths his samurai sword and activates his power, Red Sea, ready to send Edward swimming with the fishes. Now, even though it's a big part of the page, and it's honestly the only piece of lore that I have written down, I don't want to get too into details about Cory's abilities here. About a year ago, I made a video called Switch the Colors Merchandise, a project where I not only designed unofficial merchandise based on Cory's Switch the Colors freestyle, but I also came up with Cory's powers behind each design. I basically treated it as if I was making lore for a cartoon or a video game or a comic. Point is, sometime in the future, I don't know when, I plan on remaking not just the video, but coming up with new drawings as well, and I'm going to update the power details too. I'll post the merch video link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. But as for the video right now, all you need to know is that Red Sea is an attack-based ability that was inspired by Cory's love for Swedish fish candy. Also, someone on Instagram said Cory had a bankai, and now I can't unsee it. Technically, he'd have 3 bankais, which is broken, so it's probably best he has his own series to suffer main character syndrome. Anyways, this page obviously is setting up anticipation for the battle that would occur on the imaginary next page, which I set up on purpose, to complement the drawing I was already working on for one, and to allow the viewer to imagine an epic fight for themselves. Also, I just didn't want to draw it. As for what happened before this page, I didn't want to draw that either. And this is where the whole I'm gonna make stuff up comes into play, because I really didn't think about how this started. I don't even know where they are right now. I'm guessing they're in the field somewhere because I put grass under Cory's feet or something. Look, I was just focused on the hype, alright? Edward started something and that's all I know. The way I see Edward for this story is as a crazed, scorned fan so far gone and so obsessed that he actually becomes Cory.
I'd like to take his face off.
Think of it as Eminem's Stan music video without the, pregnant girlfriend in the trunk. No, Edward succeeded where Stan was an idiot. I see Edward actually ruining this comic book Cory's reputation, to the point where he had to actually go into hiding. And maybe he comes back with a mysterious sword. While he's hiding, I don't think Edward tries to replace Cory or anything. I think he's scorned enough that all he wants to do is make Cory's life miserable, so he goes out of his way to try and find him. Or maybe he does goes to impersonate Cory at random times to make sure his public image stays sour. Kind of similar to how Edward takes over from time to time in Spooky Scary Sunday, a 5-year-old series on Cory's channel, with only 66 episodes to its name. I didn't need to add that. I think Edward was created in that series. I only started watching Cory back in 2017, 2018, so I don't know, but Edward Norton is the only arch nemesis I know about for this channel. He's not like Dashi. That man has a whole rogues gallery. SSS could also be part of Edward's power list. I don't have it fleshed out yet, but I know his powers are going to be the antithesis to Cory's somehow. He already has 2 daggers, where Cory has 1 sword. Also in this world, Cory might not be a YouTuber as we know it to be. He'd be some sort of action-adventure shonen genre equivalent. I can't really explain it. Actually, I think I have something written down somewhere about an idea I had concerning the big social media channels if they were actually cities. And I think the views and the likes were part of the bartering system. I don't know where it is right now, but if I do find it, maybe I can incorporate that in the next video. I'll be remaking my CoryxKenshin video much like this one real soon, so be on the lookout for that. As for my ideas for this video, I think I've expanded all of them. So that means this video is finished. I did separate the middle drawing and made it its own thing too. I did a little edit on the channel. I'll put the link in the description for that one. There's gonna be a lot of links in there. But yeah, I think this came out pretty good. Like I said, I wasn't planning on making it. And I'm not really planning on making any more unless people like it. But I do have one comic I made during the month of October last year. I made a page a day totaling up to 31 pages, October, and I showcased them all on social media, but I also did some revisions and I had some extra index pages regarding the characters exclusively in the digital copy over on my site, readtoshop.com. You'll also find posters, stickers, shirts, and even some digital brushes I made over there. So go check it out when you can. But I think that's finally it for this video. So thank you for watching, and until the next video, bye.
You win. Perfect.
I also just had another random thought. I was looking at his Night of the Consumers video, and remember when I said that Cory was hiding? I got to the part where there was the pizza guy. So what if he works in this pizza shop in the middle of nowhere and it's called Samurai Slice? That's way too on the nose. Probably everyone will find him. Never mind, forget I said anything. Bye.